Good morning. So, look, I did a live, and a portion of it had to do with Stacy Peterson. I think I did that live on April 3rd, and it's at the beginning of the live. But I wanted to do a quick little rundown video, a recap. So, Stacy Peterson, at the time of her disappearance, she was 23 years old and had been married to former Bolingbroke Police Sergeant Drew Peterson, who was 49 at the time. Stacy Peterson has never been found, while Drew Peterson was found guilty of killing his third estranged wife, Kathleen Savio, in 2012. Kathleen was found in a bathtub, a dry bathtub. At first they ruled it an accident or an unaliving, I can't remember which one. But then when Stacy went missing, they exhumed Kathleen's body, had a second autopsy done, and that autopsy found that she was unalived. So he was found guilty for unaliving Kathleen. Drew Peterson was. And while he was serving the sentence for killing Kathleen, he also planned with an inmate a hit on the prosecutor that got him put in jail for Kathleen's murder. That was recorded on a jailhouse phone call. So of course they caught him trying to set up a hit for the prosecutor, and he got another 40 years added onto his sentence. But still, Stacy has not been found. This is Stacy. She still has not been found. You can see, look how young she was when she got with him. She has still not been found. Or has she? You see here in this picture, this is her and her sister. Her sister has not stopped looking for her, and she has found her on 3 different occasions. So let me show you guys that video really quick. Okay, so this is the most recent news pertaining to Stacy Peterson. It's her sister, and she's on here talking to Brian at News Nation.
All right, now for a first-hand account on all of this breaking news, the woman who has not given up searching for her sister for 16 years. She joins us live now, Stacy's sister, Cassandra Kales. Cassandra, thank you for being with us. You have been relentless looking for your sister and what happened here. And this is a bombshell tonight, the fact that these remains have been found in the canal there where Alex was just standing. How did this all come about, Cassandra? Walk us through it.
Basically, I've never stopped. We've had numerous sonar searches, and back in 2007, November 19th in 2007, we found a female body, which was basically my sister. You could see the hair waving, the breasts, and her legs. She was becoming buoyant, but not buoyant enough to come to the top of the surface.
Okay, so right there she said they found her November 19th, 2007. So she went missing October 7th, 2007. And they found her the first time November 19th, 2007. So a little over a month and a half after she went missing.
Because she was weighed down. She was at that location for 3 days. State police were notified, and they didn't do anything. They were sent everything. They had the coordinates, and then me and my team, we were threatened to be arrested if we acted on anything. And after the 3rd day, she was gone, and we just went on continuing searching. Then the spring of 2008, we expanded and continued, and we found her.
So about 6 months later, because November and then spring. So 4 to 6 months later, they found her again.
Down the canal, resting on the bottom, you can see decomp. Not in that video. There's actually another image, and you can see decomp and the flesh going. You can actually see a fish above her body. She still had flesh, but she lost her eyes and her feet were gone. It was kind of turning skeletal. Informed the state police. Again, nothing. I think I fought them for like a year, and then they just went out and did a blind dive one day and didn't even re-sonar it.
And that was literally only done to shut her up.
The technology keeps getting better and better, and I looked for the best of the best, and that's when I found the one and only sonar ROV and had it brought in from Alaska, and that's what we got. And that was just out of sheer luck.
That is incredible. Yeah, sorry to interrupt you. I mean, I'm just looking at the images, Cassandra, and the fact that you had to find this sonar RV from Alaska to come.
You can see right there.
Incredible.
Hold on.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you. I mean, I'm just looking at the images, Cassandra, and the fact that you had to find.
So this is her skull closest to the ROV, her lower jaw at the top, her spine, neck bone, her right shoulder, and then her left shoulder. and it looks like something is actually lying across her. It looks like some beams with some, like a concrete block at the end of the beams maybe. But yeah.
This sonar.
Now this is the sonar, the same one, but it's upside down. So what they did, because this is the way it filmed it, so what they did was they flipped it around for us so that we could see what they were seeing and we could view it in a more upright position.
RV from Alaska to come down and that you were able to locate these remains. It is unbelievable. And I don't understand. I'm just trying to understand, like, what are the police doing? If you were able to locate the skull and other bones and you know where they are, I would think there'd be a dive team in the water tonight going to collect the remains.
No.
Like, what is going on?
That image, that's actually live video you're looking at. You can see the silt moving around the grabber claw. So basically, we had the ROV sitting on top, just in that position, sitting on the bottom. And I had called state police. I called the state's attorney. They came out. They seen it. I even set up a tent because it was cold out. And we showed them everything. And then we just stood there, and they just said, "What, do you expect us to come out tonight or right now?" And I just get pushed back. And then I had to call them every day. Then I called the FBI, and finally I got the FBI to come in 3 months later after I was on that, and they just...
Which means she could have moved again. Like, she moved in 3 days. It's very... So this sister has found Stacy 3 different times, and the police have done nothing.
They did a blind dive and floated around. I have that on video. They were all just floating on the top of the water hole the whole time. And then when I was there, they didn't even talk to me, and they treated me like a criminal. So... And then at the end, they told me that area is cleared. So that area is cleared. Now I'm just trying to get some funds and get that equipment back. And they said it's cleared. So there's no crime scene. I'll walk into state police with her skull in my hand. It's somebody's. It's not. I don't know if it's my sister, but it's definitely somebody's loved one that needs to be coming home. So
they say the area is cleared, but you've got the sonar RV there with the images. I mean, both of those things can't be true. And how far away could that have floated? I mean.
It didn't. It covers with silt.
They said it was a rock.
Yeah, they said that was a rock. And I actually have video footage of that when we went to move the ROV. That we actually bumped the skull, and you could see the underside of the skull, like the bottom of your skull. It fell off. But it gets resilted over very quick.
Thank you for watching. Go to new...
How traumatic is that to know? Like, okay, so she found Stacy the first time a month after she went missing. A month. They didn't help her. Then she finds her a little bit later, the spring, the following spring. And she was mostly decomposed, but not completely. They still didn't help her. And now she's found the skeletal remains, and they're still not doing anything. But they did say the crime scene was cleared. So what she is saying is if the crime scene's cleared, she wants to get more people in, more divers. She wants to... rent some equipment, kind of the same thing that she rented to find Stacy this last time. She wants to rent the same thing, but it's handheld, so it would give the divers a way to dive in there, holding little sonar tablets, and hover above stuff so that it can, scan through things. So since she did that, NARC Divers have put out a video.
Hey y'all, so this is Trey, NARC Divers. I just seen this news on News Nation from Stacy Peterson. Reach out to me, the sister of Stacy Peterson, Cassandra. Please reach out to me. We have sonar, we're a dive team. We dive in any and all types of conditions. If you can get us in the location of that canal where you found the human remains, we will dive it and hopefully bring some answers. Please reach out to me. I sent you a friend request on Facebook. Get a hold of me, please. We'll come up there, dive the location where you found the remains, and go from there. So please reach out to me. If this doesn't get some type of movement started for the other dive teams to go do it and thoroughly find those remains, I'm not saying it's the remains of your sister or not, but it looks like it's definitely someone's loved one. So please get a hold of me, and hopefully, by me saying this, the other dive teams are there right now. Hopefully they get in the water and do what they're supposed to do and pull the remains. It's not that hard. Please get a hold of me. It's Trey, NARC Divers. It's Trey Lombardo on Facebook. Comment, send me a friend request, something. Thank y'all.
So that's really cool of NARC Divers to offer. So this is the GoFundMe. I will link it. Oh, wow. Last night before I did my live, it was at 150. Now it's at 820. That's awesome. But she goes in to explain kind of what she explained on the News Nation interview, but then she adds a little more detail about the type of sonar they're looking to rent and how, training the divers and all of that. So, and here's the video. This is the original video. See, clear as day. Skull, jaw, neck bone, shoulder bones. Look at that. And the one good thing I can say is because of whatever is laying on top of her, maybe they won't struggle to find her again. Maybe they'll find her in the exact same spot. Because you can see right there, it looks like a cement block on the left-hand side and boards going across her body. Wow. So she is doing this GoFundMe to raise funds for handheld sonar that can see the same exact thing so they can get her and pull her out of this canal. Wow. It's insane. Ellie could totally be doing more with this case. I understand it's an old case, but it wasn't an old case when she found her the first time. Before any serious decomp, she found her, and they still didn't go get her. It's just crazy. All right, guys, I will attach the link to the GoFundMe if you want to support her bringing her sister home. That would be wonderful. Cassandra has not stopped looking for Stacy in all this time. And I love seeing that the GoFundMes went from 150 to 820. Oh, I love that. All right, I will attach it in the video, and let's hope that she can get what she needs. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.